Hello children, I just want to know, does anybody else use these things? You know, the ramps that you drive up onto, that are meant to be better than a jack, because you can just drive up and do your oil change or whatever else. They're no good. I bought them about maybe 2 years ago or so from Halford's, and they cost me €50, and I've never used them. Like, I've tried to use them so many times. I've tried to, okay, my cars are low, so you can't really drive up onto them anyway. But I've tried them on other cars that are higher, like my brother's car and so on. And even when you try to drive onto them, sometimes one of them might slide as you're driving up onto them, so you get one wheel up, or both of them might slide. Or sometimes you'll get up onto them and you might go that little bit too far and they flick and sort of like hit the underneath of your car then, and you panic and you stop and you reverse back down and whatever else. But they're crap. Like, you need to literally drill them and have them drilled into the ground. You need to be able to bolt them into the ground and have a, like, let's say a garage or something like that you can drive onto. And also your car has to be high enough. But even when, like, you've seen it there in the video, as soon as I try to jack it up even and slide it under, the jack is in the way, because the jack plate on the car is exactly where the foot of this should be, so you can't even get the jack under it. They're silly. Honestly, I don't know why I bought them. They're more in the way than they are, and even they're big and awkward and ugly and there's nowhere to put them. I just thought I'd make a rant video about these, like, tell people don't buy them. They're stupid. Don't buy them. Does this happen to you as well, where you just try to take your jack out of the shed to bring it out and just jack up your car, and you can't jack up the car because the wheel falls off, like, and then, like, you could try to drive it up on these things and it keeps sliding or hitting your bumper? Like, does that happen to everybody, or is that just me? Am I the only unlucky person in this world, or does that happen to everybody? I'd like to know. Just leave a comment and tell me that it happens to you, please, because I feel like I'm on my own out here. Anyway, yeah, why? And then you see me jack, right? I paid €150 for that jack. It's a 3-ton jack, 2.5-ton jack, and that wasn't planned. That literally wasn't planned. I was taking it out of my shed, and the wheel fell off. And then there's a flat plate underneath. Why is there a flat plate? Why isn't there just a nut and a bolt? Why is there a nut and then a flat plate? What sense does that make to have a flat plate? You have to be able to tighten it up somehow. That doesn't even make sense. Why are these stupid things made? Why? But anyway, all I want to say is that, like, these things here, they're heavy and they're a waste of money. They really are. Don't buy them. If you have a low car especially, don't buy them. Like, and unless you have somewhere to actually screw them into the ground so that you could drive up onto them. Don't buy them. They're a waste of money. They're just silly. They're sitting in my shed just gathering dust for 2 years now. I've tried to use them a couple of times. They're pointless. And then my jack. Jack's are fantastic. The jack is brilliant and I love it. But why the hell does a wheel fall off when you're with a flat plate? Why? Why does it? Why? Shouldn't have a flat plate. Should just have a bolt or some kind of a nut or something that you can just tighten it up. It doesn't have to be tight. Obviously it has to, you can't have it too tight because the ball bearings won't be able to move, but you still have to have it tight so that it doesn't fall off. Why isn't there a handle on it? Why can't I just turn it on its side, take it by the handle and go for a walk? Well, look, I have to literally drag that around like it's... Rant over. That's it. Rant over. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Is it the same for you? Do you try to fix your car and you can't because these things keep failing? These, like a jack, the wheel falls off the jack and then you can't get up onto these things. Does that happen with you? Please let me know. Thank you. Bye bye.